The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-rhymed them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What is up? What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is doing well this morning. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody got some good sleep. It's Wednesday. NVIDIA earnings are coming out. Big day today for AI. NVIDIA earnings will have a big impact on this market in general. It's one of these things where these are probably the biggest earnings that are going to come out this quarter. They will run the AI sector. They'll run the tech sector. They'll do all that. NVIDIA's earnings are just absolutely huge today. They need to at least come in on projection, or you're going to see a lot of dumps. You're going to see a lot of dumping happen. So that's a big thing going on today. Cryptocurrency took a step backwards yesterday. The market kind of I don't know. Basically, let's call it what it is. It took a shit yesterday. It had a pullback. Definitely had a pullback yesterday. And it is what it is. We're gonna have these pullbacks in the market. Last bull run, we talked about it. Last bull run, there was pullback of 20-30% in the market about 4 or 5 times. So it's gonna happen, and we're gonna have them days. But you know what? Today looks like it's going to recoup a little bit. Looks like we're going to try to get back up to where we were. Told you guys 62,000 was that key level. It broke over 62,000, but there just wasn't enough liquidity inside of the cryptocurrency market to hold it above that 62,000 level. It just wasn't there. And until retail investors come in and really start to pump this market from an altcoin perspective, you're going to see what we see now. It's just we're going to have these up and down days because institutional investors will always go ahead and manipulate the market. So until retail investors come in big droves, we're going to be where we are. But make no doubt, guys, the news today that we're really watching is them NVIDIA earnings. And why are we watching the NVIDIA earnings? They're going to drive the tech sector. They're going to drive all of your AI cryptos. They're going to drive all of that. So we definitely have to pay attention to what's going on with that. So definitely have to pay attention. Yo, good morning, Elmo. Good morning, Seiko. Good morning, Heat. Good morning to everybody that's in here. Get to some comments and then we'll get right in there. Good morning, man. I don't think the bull run's over, man. I don't even think that we've really started, to tell you the truth, guys. I don't even think that we really started. So, Elmo says the run's over, but I think he's just playing. He knows better than that. We're up. We're at it, Seiko. We're up. We're at it, brother. What happened? I think I know what you're talking about. We'll get into that in a second. 120 20 billion. Yeah, we always up giving it that, man. So, for why we're going through these comments, for some of you guys who don't know, Space Chick passed away yesterday. And she was battling some health issues. She passed away yesterday. We did lose one of our brethren here on YouTube, a great content creator, a great person. She was battling some health issues that kind of ultimately that took her life yesterday. And we lost a good one in Space Chick yesterday. It's unfortunate. And you know it's just one of these things where at least she got her video, she's got all that stuff to live on, and things like that. But definitely lost a good one yesterday. And it's too bad. It's a sad day. So unfortunately, Space Chick no longer with us. And you know yeah, it's just unfortunate. That's a good person. And it's just unfortunate. We were on the phone all night last night talking about it. So it's unfortunate. Everything's a scam. Seiko says everything's a scam. What's up, Junior? What's up, my brother? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, my brother? Trying to get to everybody here in the chat. So yeah, it's just really unfortunate. Maddie B, how are you? How are you, Maddie? Yeah, just trying to make sure I hit everybody in the chat before we get started. What the Fox? How are you doing? What the Fox? Good morning. We're gonna get into What the Fox's chart here when we get into the DeFi sector. Yeah, rest in peace, Space Chick. Yeah, man, we lost a good one yesterday. It's sad, man. She was good, man, and she's a good person. So it's it's one of them things, man. And when people behind the camera different, when people behind the camera and you've had conversations with people behind these cameras, it's a little bit different. So yeah, she was a good person. Elmo, she was definitely a good person. Yeah, Junior, thank you, man. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. And I always forget that. Rest in peace, yeah. So we'll go ahead. We'll get after it, and see what today brings us. I think the market's going to turn around today, guys. I really do. I think the market's going to turn around today. We'll get into some reasons why I think Nvidia is going to come out and crush their earnings. To tell you the truth, man. Yeah, sad day with the Fox, but yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll get right in. We'll get right after it here. So, what we got going on today, guys, over here in these markets. Lost my place in this chat. Ken, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Ken. Good morning from across the pond. Good early afternoon to you. Yes, to this side. And I hate to start the stream out that way, but you got to pay respect to where respect is due. And that's what we do here, and we'll pay that respect the best way we know how. So Asian markets, they closed really good. And market. Let me fix this chat real quick. Market could turn around on Nvidia earnings, Junior. It could turn around on Nvidia earnings. Nvidia is going to play a key role in what's going to happen in crypto. They'll play a key role. So The Asian markets closed. They closed good. The European markets over there where Ken is open. Look, they opened up. They look decent, man. They're hanging on. They look okay. Nothing too nothing too big here, but they look all right. They look all right. The American markets, pre-markets right now, they don't look too bad. They don't look like they're they don't look like they're. I know I had to say, Ken. I feel you, brother. I feel you, brother. That damn keyboard and that spell in that autocorrect is a son of a bitch, man. But yeah, the pre markets here they don't look too bad, man. They look like we're gonna hang on for a little bit. Yo, NFL is the last professional league to allow basically private investment firms to come in and and be able to invest in their teams and in their stadiums. So they passed that yesterday. Big deal there. Big deal. That means a lot of money be coming into the NFL. As if they need more money flowing into that league, they will get more money flowing into that league. And I've been sitting at 35, 39 right now. It's down. We'll monitor this throughout the morning because, as you guys know, as we talk about it every morning, as these ETFs flow, so does Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is no longer a asset that flows just based off of pure peer-to-peer transactions. The ETFs basically are pushing Bitcoin, will push Bitcoin, and it looks like it's pushing it down today, down by a lot. It closed at 35.38 yesterday, and it looks like it's going to open today. As of this moment, if the stock market was going to open today at 34.14, which is a huge pushback. 1.2% is a absolutely massive pushback. So if this continues throughout the morning, rest assured that the cryptocurrency market will take another shit dive today. It's just how it goes. All right, brother. Let's catch you guys tomorrow then with the Fox. But yeah, if this continues to go the way that it goes, the crypto market will take a shit dive today. Um, the crypto market can't run without Bitcoin running, and if Bitcoin's not going to run, the whole market's not going to run. It's just that simple. We try to overcomplicate this stuff way too much. It's really not that complicated. When Bitcoin and Ethereum run, the rest of the market will run. When Bitcoin and Ethereum's not running, the rest of the market's not going to run. Just that simple. Uh, so we got the total market cap sitting at $2.12 trillion. Big step back from where we were. We were sitting at 1.22, 1.21 last time we streamed, somewhere up in there. Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index last time we streamed was sitting at like 53. Now it's back down to 47. You see, we're going in back into this. What happened to what the fuck happened to it, to the live X streams, DG? I took a step back from X live spaces on Tuesdays for right now. We may kick them back up, after the summer, but I had to take a step back from Junior. I had to take a step back from something, and the X spaces were it. I couldn't do it all, right? I had a lot of stuff going on, and I couldn't do it all. So that something had to give. So it was the Tuesday night X spaces. So we may get back into them this winter, but something had to give. What's up, big watch dudes in the building? What's going on? Bitcoin sitting at 59.9. Trying to hold on to that 60K mark. And this one was rough. This is rough right now. Trying to hold on to 60K. But we talked about that earlier. That 62,000 mark was key. It got there, and for a couple days, it really stayed. It really stayed above 62. Looked like it was ready to run. Looked like it was ready to go. And then obviously, liquidity got drained out of the cryptocurrency market, and then obviously Bitcoin takes a step back below 60. Danger. We're kind of in a little bit of a dangerous zone right here, to tell you the truth. If this thing falls again today, we could definitely be looking at a 55K Bitcoin. We'll see though. We'll see what's up. I don't think so. I think the market's going to kind of make a little bit of a comeback today. I don't think it's going to be anything that we want it to be. I don't think you're going to see Bitcoin at 69K today or anything like that, or probably even 65K. But I think if we can get back up to 62, then that's a good day in the market for Bitcoin at this point. Ethereum sitting at $2,538 right now. It struggled yesterday to hold on to this $2,500 mark. And this $2,500 mark is a key mark for Ethereum. It needs to stay above 2,500. If it doesn't, you definitely can see 2,200 incoming quick. And if that happens, you're going to see everything that's attached to Ethereum and wrapped Ethereum over there on base. You're going to see that continue to fall. You're going to see that continue to fall, continue to go down, continue to, just lose value. You got BNB sitting over here at 544. Actually, BNB is holding up a little bit better than Ethereum and Bitcoin. Solana is holding up a little bit better as well, sitting at 147. Solana dropped underneath that 150 mark, which was a key mark for Solana, underneath that 150. So we'll see what it does today. We'll see if it can regain that $150 mark. It's key. It's key. You say tonight. I mean, it very well could be tonight, Junior. We'll see. But I'm not expecting a huge push up, right? I'm not expecting Bitcoin or Ethereum to really make a big run. Look, guys, here's the truth. We're still in recovery mode from the last dump. You know what I mean? We haven't regained the price action we were at before the last dump. You know what I mean? We're getting happy. We're getting happy at 62. We're getting happy at 62. But 62 is not even a complete recovery from the last dump. So we've lost a lot of liquidity, man. Luna's dead, man. Ken, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Ken, man, but I'm telling you, man, Luna Classic is a dead project. That project's dead, man. That's my opinion, is that it's dead. It's Luna Classic. I've called this project dead for a while, and I'll tell you why. They can't get out of their own way. The community fights with each other. They have no clear direction. They have no clear plan. And when they do have a plan, when they do have a clear plan over there in Luna Classic, it always gets sidetracked by something. Like it's just that project, to me, dead project walking. No pump it till after Thursday night. PCE. Yeah, PCE is going to come out. It'll drive the market a little bit. But I think everybody is already baked in the 25 basis points that we're going to get in September. So unless PCE and unless the inflation data comes back in and it's just absolutely way worse than what's expected, I really do think that these PCE numbers are irrelevant. I think that the interest rate cut is, I'm usually big on PCE numbers and how they're going to drive the market, but I think that these ones in particular for this particular month are irrelevant unless they're absolutely terrible. Because I think the interest rate's already locked in at 25 basis points. You'll probably get 25 basis points uh, probably 3 times this year. I think that they do have to throw a 50 in there. I just don't know if they will, because the United States is behind. They're behind on interest rates cuts. They're way behind. Other countries have already started to cut rates long before the United States, and the United States needs to catch up. And which is why I think they need to throw the 50 in there at some point this year. I just don't know if they're gonna. Uh, yeah, Luna's gonna pump and it's gonna dump, Ken. That thing's gonna pump and it's gonna dump, man. It's never gonna be able to hold on to a pump. There's so many people over there that are so upside down in Luna Classic. Every pump that you get, they're gonna be dumping on the market. So we can come up and down these cryptos here. Where it's gonna be the same song and dance. Like they're all down, right? They're all down. They're none of them are performing at a level that we would have expected. But with the market being down where it is, I think that we can look at this and say, is another opportunity to DCA in, right? Another opportunity to DCA into whatever you want to hold long term. And that's kind of where I was taking the opportunity. I actually bought more Tone Coin the other day. I think Tone Coin is being affected by this whole Telegram thing that's going on. So obviously it took a little hit back. We took a little step back. We got a little bit of an article about why I think Tone Coin is actually going to do well. Tone Coin, it comes back online. They took the Tone blockchain offline a little bit, but for like 6 hours, and then they brought it back online. And when they brought it back online, the actual volume on it beat Bitcoin and Ethereum's volume on Tone Coin. So, Tone Coin is one of these ones that's going to get massive volume, I believe. And obviously, when they shut it down for 6 hours and then they turn that thing back on, and it beat the volume on Ethereum and Bitcoin, it lets you know kind of that Tone Coin starting to really gain some traction. Yeah, and nobody has corporate investors doesn't have any interest in Luna Classic. That's dead. Corporate investors, I'll tell you right now, corporate big money, and here's one of the problems. I'm kind of glad you brought that up, Junior. Big money right now, right? Big money, corporate investors, all that stuff. The only investment that they're putting their money into right now is Bitcoin. That's it. Big money, big hedge funds, stuff like that. They're only putting their money in Bitcoin, which is why you see the Bitcoin price moving so erratically sometimes, because all of the big money is sitting right here. It's sitting right here in Bitcoin. They're not moving their money. Big investors are not moving their money down into Avalanche and SHIB and Chainlink and Polkadot and stuff like that. There's not a ton of corporate investment down here in these altcoins. There's just not. People will pull an article up and they'll say that this particular company has invested in this particular blockchain or this particular crypto. But the reality is the majority of the money is sitting right here at the top, because it's safe. And the majority of money is not even sitting in the decentralized part of Bitcoin. It's sitting right here. It's sitting right here in these ETFs. That's where the big money is really parking their money right now. And some people will get upset, because they'll be like, well, I seen an article the other day where somebody dropped, a company teamed up with Solana and they dropped, $2 million of an investment into Solana. First of all, it was an agreement, and until it shows up on a blockchain, it doesn't mean anything. Until you can see it in action, it doesn't mean anything. It's just an agreement, right? But people are actually dropping money into the Bitcoin ETFs for retirement planning, for hedge funds, for basically 401k investors that are offering it to their 401k people. They're actually dropping money in Bitcoin. Everything else down here, until it shows up on a blockchain, is nothing more than a conversation. That's all it is. So, people, we'll keep it real for a minute, right? We'll just keep it 100% for a minute. You guys know I love Chainlink, right? I think Chainlink's going to be an absolute monster in this bull run. But let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. They put Swift on their blockchain, right? Until Swift starts to move enough money through Link to move this price, then that partnership isn't worth the paper it's printed on. XRP has partnerships with a ton of banks, right? Until you can see that on a blockchain and it moves this price right here, it's not worth the paper it's printed on. I keep telling you guys this, it makes a great story for us, right? We can sit up here and we can make videos about this partnership and that partnership and how it works and all this and that. But the reality of the situation, here's the reality of it. It doesn't mean a damn thing until you can see it on the blockchain and it moves the price. It doesn't mean nothing. 37. Good morning. Good morning, brother. How are you? So, take everything you see as far as partnership wise with a grain of salt. You got to take it all with a grain of salt because, until the proof is in the pudding, it doesn't mean anything. It just doesn't, It makes for great news though. It makes for great videos, makes for great thumbnails, but it doesn't mean anything else. Just kind of how we roll. That's business 101. Pepe's struggling at 5079. Man, Pepe had a nice little run when the market was moving up. It's up 3.3% on the week, but man, it took a big step back yesterday. It took a big step back, man. Just like everything else. We'll get there. We'll get there. This market will get there, man. I'm telling you, this market's not dead yet. The bull run's not over. I don't even think the bull run started, to tell you the truth. But definitely not over. Keeps getting kicked back. As long as we continue to have these dumps, it keeps getting kicked back a little bit. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll know when it's in effect. We'll know when it kicks off. And you guys will know what I'm doing because I'm telling you guys, Bitcoin hits 130K. I'm emptying all my bags. I'm selling everything. I'm selling it all. And I'll buy it back in, and I'll buy back in on that retracement of 70-80%, because you only really are going to have 7 weeks. When the bull market is in full effect and it's really truly up and running, you really only have 7 weeks of a real true bull market high to make your money. And then anything after that, you're buying on that downside curve. You're buying on that downside curve going back into the bear market. Yeah, you can make some money there, but you really, you got 7 weeks tops to get in and get the hell out. And I'm not going to get left holding the bag this bull run. I'm telling you right now, 130,000, I'm selling everything. I'm clearing bags. I'm clearing dust. I'm clearing everything out of the bag. And yes, that does include, the only thing I won't sell is Bitcoin, because when I buy Bitcoin now, I'm buying it for like 4 or 5 years from now, right? Like I'm buying it every week. We talk about it, and I'm buying that for a long-term play. But Yes, that does include Ethereum. Yes, that does include the Solana I own. Yes, that does include my XRP. Yes, that does include all of these altcoins that I own. I will clear out at 137K. I will sell them all and then buy them again on that downturn. The only one that's really safe is Bitcoin. And that's it, because it's a long-term investment for me, like a retirement type of thing. But I'll clear out everything else. So coming over here to the bubbles, they look decent. And they don't look good on the day. They look a little bit better on the hour. They're a little bit more pleasing to the eye on the hour. There is some green that is starting to fill in as the morning starts to roll, through here. But definitely not looking too great on the day, which we just kind of expected. We can see kind of where this market's headed over the past 24 hours, which was not good. And these Bitcoin ETFs don't look like they're getting any better as the morning's moving on. So we'll see. When this opens up, if this was to open up right now at 34.18, you would see Bitcoin take a dump below 60K. So let's just hope that pumps itself up as the morning moves on. But here's some hope, right? The crypto bull market creates 88,000 new millionaires in 2024, according to a Henley Global report. So the whole time that we're buying and people were buying during this whole bear market downturn, as we got this little mini pump. What's up, Seiko? Selmo, what's up, Selmo? What's up, brother? So as we got this little pump to the upside, and I call it a little pump because we're nowhere near where we're going, there's already been 88,000 new millionaires created in crypto in 2024. So just think about that from the perspective of where we were to where we went to where we're going. That's a lot of new millionaires that were created in 1 year. And the year's not even over yet. You know what I'm saying? So think about where you can fit in this cycle. You know, and what you can do here. I plan to be in this number as 2024, 2025 move on. I plan to have my number counted up here somewhere. You know, I could be number 1,200 and whatever. I don't give a damn, as long as at some point I'm counted in this number right here. So, but I thought that this was absolutely, people dog on crypto and say it's been down. It hasn't been performing, but it's created 88,000 new millionaires. And this is why you see the governments around the world scared to death of cryptocurrency, because it's creating millionaires. And I've said this before, I'll continue to believe this, is why this is scaring the hell out of governments, is because it's actually disrupting the balance of power, right? So now you have 88,000 new people that can sit at the millionaires table and now have an opinion. And that scares the hell out of that old money or people that have been in power for a long time, because you got all of these new people now. Because let's face it, if you don't got no money, you really don't have any power. And you got all of these new people with all of this new money coming in, and now being able to have an opinion, and that scares the hell out of a lot of these older or people that have been in power for a while. It scares the hell out of them, and that's why crypto scares them. Australia lost $122 million worth of crypto. to scams. Seiko, where you at, man? We got another scam, man. We got another scam, Seiko. They scamming people. So yeah, Australia loses 122 million to a scam. You know, the scammers to in crypto. How in the hell does a government lose 122 million dollars to a scam? I mean, how does that happen? How does that happen? I'm trying to understand how a government can get scammed out of 122 million dollars worth of crypto. Like, what the hell were you doing over there in Australia to lose 122 million dollars worth of crypto? Like, what were you doing? Inside job? I think so too. I think so too. Healthy profits. Yeah, you ain't lying. Somebody was taking profits. Money laundering. Yeah, very well. There's something fishy about this, right? This just doesn't smell right, does it? There's something that just doesn't smell right about what's happening over here. It was either inside job or money or somebody, something just doesn't smell right. You lose 122 million dollars worth of crypto. A country, like, this isn't even a person, right? This isn't even one single person who lost this money. You done tapped into the country of Australia, lost 122 million. There's something wrong with that. Yeah. It's kind of about the same. Uh, kind of about the same, Ken. Like, but what the worst part about it is, as us as investors, right? You just got 122 million dollars worth of crypto dumped on your ass in the market because Australia couldn't hold their shit together. So you got 122 million dollars worth of crypto dumped on you in the market, as investors, because they couldn't hold their stuff together. And then they wonder why crypto investors get so pissed off, and why you look at the government as a bunch of hypocrites, because you're over here losing 122 million dollars worth of crypto and allowing it to be dumped into the market on top of investors, but you want us to pay you even more money to try to keep us safe. That shit doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense. So somebody make that make sense. Yeah, maybe they got the phone act. Yeah. So somebody make it make sense, man. Make that make sense. Make it make sense why you want to tax the hell out of me so you can keep me safe, but you can't even hold on to 122 million. Make it make sense. Make that one make sense to me. This is the biggest scam ever. Like, governments are the biggest scam ever, man. Yo, Salvo. He said, "Don't feel bad. Daddy Toke is a scam too." Yo, that's funny, Salvo. That's a good one right there. So let's go ahead. Let's get into some of this DeFi stuff. Y'all got me cracking up today, man. Y'all got me cracking up this morning, man. I needed a good laugh. Man. Based off of, Space Chick passing away and stuff like that. I need a good laugh, man. I really do, man. Yo, Tron. Sundog. How many of y'all got into Sundog, man? Um, Came off of Tron's launch pad, sitting at $248 million right now. Listed on Gate.io, Polonex, HTX, LBank, listed on a ton of exchanges already. First dog coin off the Tron launchpad. And we know what first movers do, right? If you're the first to the party, usually you get a lot of run. And look at SHIB, look at Doge, look at Bonk. Bonk was a first mover off of Solana, first dog token off of Solana with the biggest one, number 2. But Sundog, first move off of Tron, first mover off of Tron, guys. This thing is absolutely killing it, man. Killing it. 248 million and listed on a whole, and it's not even on the top 5 tier exchange yet. So Sundog, man, watch out for Sundog. I think Sundog's a sleeping giant right now. Sleeping giant. What I say about Space Chick? Oh, Big Watch, dude. Space Chick passed away, dog. She was battling some health issues. She passed away Friday. No, was it Friday? No, it was Monday. Maybe Friday. I can't remember. But yeah, she passed away, man. And she's no longer with us, dog. Battling some health issues. Keep my daddy out your mouth. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna show her some respect, man. We're gonna show her some respect. We're gonna put some respect on her name, the whole stream, But yo, Sundog, man, doing his thing, man, doing his thing. So it's only sitting at 2 cents right now. But yo, first mover. New one that launched off of base yesterday. We got into this one, Vision. Doing okay, holding on. Sitting at 364K right now. Optimus Vision. This is a new one. I got into it yesterday. Came off of the Ape.store. I think I got into it. I missed it actually on the launch pad. I think I got into it right around 120,000, somewhere up in there. I think I got into it, but looks like this one might have some legs. We'll see. We'll monitor it as the day moves on. What the Fox, man? WTF? Where we at, baby? 20K took a little bit of a step back yesterday, as you would expect with the market taking a step back. This one took a step back as well. But the holder count, they're holding on to their holders. Volume, they need more volume. They need more 24-hour volume, but definitely holding on. With the big market turn back, definitely holding on. So I like to see this floor being built right here. I think that's important. So what the Fox, man, is hanging on. It's hanging on pretty damn well in the market that it's in the market that we're in right now. Brett sitting at 8 cents right now, 8.3, sitting at roughly about $823 million worth of market cap. I'd love to see this thing back up to $1 billion. I think it'll get there. But we need some market conditions to turn around in order for it to get there. But I definitely think that it will get there. I'm not worried about Brett. I'm not worried about Brett. There's tons of money to be made off of Brett right now, I think, and I'm really just not worried about Brett. Punke sitting, it's trying. Oh boy, it's trying to hold on to this 30-cent mark over there on Solana. 167 million right now. Yo, Solana, the volume on Solana, guys, has decreased tremendously. Tron and Base are taking up a lot of that volume right now. The volume on Solana has decreased, guys. So that's something to pay attention to. Understand that and pay attention to that. Because if that volume continues to go down, it's Going to affect that Solana price as well. Jasmine, oh man, we trying to hang on to 2 cents here. Definitely trying to hang on. It's been trading in this tunnel for a long time. We talk about this all the time on this channel. All the time do we talk about this between that 2 cents and that 2.3 that 2.3. It's been trading in this tunnel for so long. You can just draw it out right here. And right now, it's in trouble going underneath that 2 cent mark. So I agree, Big Watts. Life is so precious, man, and time waits for nobody, right? So, I told people I heard this saying a while ago. I live by a Big Watch. Some people wear their watch to tell time, and I wear my watch to tell you how valuable time is, right? So, time is precious, right? So, it's unfortunate. And like I said, when you know somebody different than you know them behind the scenes more than you know them in front of the camera, hits a little different. Me and Worldwide were talking about it last night, for a while. So it's rough, man. It's not a great situation. So feel for her and her family, and I hope that everything everything works out. Works out the way that it's supposed to. Moon Boy, not doing too bad. Like I said, we talked about this one before. This one was slept, man. Moon Boy went to sleep right up in here, man. This fucker took a nap, and then all of a sudden it started to move. But I still held my bag all the way through this nap. Sitting at 68K right now. I like where it's going. It's got good volume. That's one of the differences there. It seems to be putting a decent amount of volume through there. So we like that. So Pepe, boy, 7.9. We're not as bad as we were on the last dump. The last dump, I think we got down to 7.7. 5077, somewhere up in there. We're sitting at 7.9. Danger, a little bit of a danger going back down to the 7.7, 7.6 level. We actually got down to 7.0 as I'm looking at it. I'm not gonna go to the bottom of the wick because that just is what it is. But really, got about a 7.0 on Pepe last dump. So we're not as bad. Hopefully, we don't go back down there. Pepe was so close to retaking the zero that it gave back to get to 4 zeros. But just looks like another buying opportunity. It will get that zero back. It's just a matter of time, right? Neroni sitting at 15 cents, starting to come back down a little bit. Still think that this is a huge bargain here, but starting to come back down a little bit. This one definitely took a step forward and starting to pull back a little bit, but it's all right. The whole market's pulling back, right? So what the hell is the difference, right? Tim's pulled back last night as well, sitting at like 300,000. I mean, it's the same song and dance all the way up through here, right? Really, the only ones that are really making any move right now in the green that we look at are WTF, which is just holding a line, as you can see from here. It's just holding the line straight across. It's not going up. It's not going down. It's just literally just holding the line. And you got Vision Optimus, right? Everything else is in the red, right? On-chain Vision, my bad. On-chain Vision. So really, that's the only one that's really in the green. WTF is just holding the line, and then underneath that, everybody is just losing on the 24-hour. Everybody's just losing. There's really no big gainers here. In the DeFi space. Where is Daddy Token? Selmo, where is Daddy Token? 46 cents. Woo! Whoa. Uh, but Sundog, the reason I bring Sundog up is just because now it's on so many exchanges and easily bought, but it's also on the Tron network. It's the first mover. It's the first big dog mover coming off of that chain. And we know how first movers move, man. First movers usually get the most traction, and everything that comes after that is usually picking up scraps, right? So, uh, Sundog is one to watch, guys. It really is one to pay attention to, and watch out for. So, definitely keep that in mind. Eh, I don't own any Sundog yet. I'm gonna wait for it. I think if the market pulls back today, this will pull back, and I'll probably jump in and grab some Sundog, just to have in a bag. I'm not gonna go all in on it or dump a bunch of money in it like Pepe and Bonk, but I definitely want to own some, just because I think Tron is gonna do something. I think Tron's gonna do something. Uh, so what else do we got going on? Let's take a look at this. Let's look. 44.14 minus 124 minus 3.5. Man, these Bitcoin ETFs are not looking good this morning. They are not looking good at all. There's no rebound in that right now. It actually continues to lose. There's no rebound in that Bitcoin ETF right now. The outflows are flowing. The outflows are flowing, baby. Market seems to be turning in a little green though today, right now. So, daily, and we looked at the daily. That just doesn't even look good on the eyeballs. But the hourly seems to be pulling in. I mean, green a little bit, but you got to look at reality. Here is that we're looking at like 1.7%, 1.4%, 1.8%. These are minuscule gains. These gains are like literally like next to nothing, right? Uh, a 1% gain, you might as well just call it even, right? You might as well just call that even. So, really not setting the world on fire over here this morning, guys. Quant 1.6%. It's up up only one. Yo, Sui though, we don't talk a lot about Sui. Sitting here right here. And one of the reasons that we don't talk a lot about Sui, and I'll tell you guys my view on Sui. I think that this is a next bull run token. A next bull run token. I can tell you that after this bull run, or probably on that first downturn of that bull run, this right here is going to be a token. This right here is going to be a token that I will be accumulating the hell out of. Sui. Just because I think next bull run, once everything's built out for them and they're ready to go, that they're going to make a major run up them charts, kind of like Caspa did. And it's only sitting at like, we're 80 something cents right now, 83 cents. But I think it's going to pull back after the bull run. But I think next bull cycle, Sui's going to be an absolute monster. So we don't talk a lot about it, but it's one I got my eye on right now, where I think next bull run, you're going to hear a lot about Sui, a lot about Sui. But they're building out right now, so just keep your eye on that one. but yeah, there's nothing really nothing else really going on. So let's wait for Nvidia earnings today. Let's wait for Nvidia earnings today. CPI data coming out on Thursday. A lot going on. This week in the crypto space in general. Let's just keep our stuff up. Sui on base, or no, Sui's its own blockchain, Ken. It's its own blockchain. So you know, it's SUI is its own blockchain. I think you can buy it on most of the major exchanges. But yeah, it's definitely, no, it's its own token, brother. It's its own token. So it's kind of like Caspa, kind of like AVAX and all them guys. No, it's cool, man, because a lot of people don't know about Sui yet, Ken. But a lot of people ain't accumulating it. But definitely one to watch. Definitely one to watch, man. And start accumulating, a lot of tokens, man. But with that, guys, we're up out of here for the day. My phone's dinging at me. I forgot I had a car inspection this morning. So I got to go get my truck inspected. So you guys have a great day. Appreciate you guys. We'll be back at this thing on Friday. Hopefully we get a little bit better of a market on Friday. I believe we will. I believe we're just kind of in a little bit of a downturn. I believe we're just in a little bit of a downturn right now, a little bit of a pullback. I don't think it's going to be anything big, anything crazy that's going on. So just chill, man. And build your bags up, and just know that September is that first rate cut, and it's going to come, and it's going to, people will react to it in the market. It's already priced in, but the retail investors will react to it in the market in a positive manner and start to push things up. And will we get 25 basis points? Will we get 50? Who knows? I think we'll get a series of 25s, and then hopefully they throw a 50 in there somewhere. I think they need to. Like I said earlier, I think they need to. I think the United States is way behind on these interest rate cuts. They should have cut last meeting. They didn't cut last meeting. They should have cut last meeting, and they're they got to catch up somewhere. So with that, we're out of here this morning, Seiko. I agree with you, man. Rest in peace to Space Chick. Been an amazing person, been an amazing just overall person, right? So let's see if we can do this the right way here. So I pulled her up. We'll see if we can go out with her intro. How about that?
Hey, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to Space Chick Crypto. My name is Elizabeth Howard, and today I have
So you guys have a great day. We'll be back at you guys on Friday, and appreciate you guys, every single one of you. Stay up, stay blessed, enjoy the day. We're out.